Hello everybody, welcome to episode 7, and this is an exciting episode 7 of the Digimon Pendulum Cycle series. This is the freaking, it happened! It happened! Our boy, our silver, our clear blue boy is evolved! It's an Akakumon! It's so beautiful! Y'all, I actually screamed when it happened. Like, I was just chilling, it just went boop, 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 and I was like, the white one evolved again. And I looked down, and it was this guy! He evolved! Just pure excitement, sorry. But, we evolved! We also evolved on this side, too. 2 times, actually. So, our Kinemon did actually happen on this side again. But we got both of them! They're amazing! They're beautiful! I can't believe it. I will talk about things I do think actually are required to evolve in this device. Okay, so the main difference of today, unlike the other days, was I decided to go through and battle against the Wonder Swan here. So I took the Wonder Swan and battled against it a few times. Decided to raise up its stats to like 50% wins or whatever. That's fine. I was like, okay, 50%, we'll take it that far. I figured it's going like based off like original like Digimon mechanics on like battle systems or whatever. Where like you need at least a certain percentage to evolve. So I was like, maybe it's doing that. So that's what I did. I took it up to like 50% because comparing both of these devices here, this one was always at like a higher percentage because it won a few battles before. So of course, with winning the battles or whatever, we got it up to 60 before, because that's what we had when we evolved into that one time. And then, like, some of the other times. So, I decided to take this guy, and I was like, okay, so the only difference is battles. So I went through, took this one, and I was like, okay, let's power on the Wonder Swan, and, yeah, so did some battles today. He even released a short about that, which hopefully y'all watch the short or not. I don't know, we'll do some battles again today, because why not? But, after doing the battles for a little bit of time, I was kind of surprised and saw that we actually got an evolution. So I'm assuming how this device works is there's 3 requirements for each stage of evolution. So I'm assuming you need a decent connection battle rating. I'm going to assume like 50% or higher. Might be actually having better luck at like 60% like this guy here. So I'm assuming I'm going to take both of them up to like 70% for their battles, and hopefully that will take us through some wins or whatever, and get us some more easy evolution chances. So I'm going to take both of them up to 70% and hope that actually works out for us, and see where that takes us. So I assume you need the weight requirement. You also need because I know people mentioned weight before. So you need weight, strength, and battles. So because each time you evolve, your strength bar gets emptied out. So I'm assuming each time you need the strength. So pretty much to keep up with all of these, you make sure your strength bar is always filled, and make sure your other bars are pretty much up there as well. As long as you have all those like in sort of like requirements, you can actually keep up pretty decently and get some good evolutions out of this. I assume that's all we had to kind of keep doing for this device. And I'm going to do some more battles today, so today we're actually going to turn on the Wonder Swan again. So be excited about that. We actually get some good old Wonder Swan gameplay today. And I just smudged my screen. Reminder, I need to grab some, like, cleaning wipes. I should have bought... I managed to remember. I was at the store today, too, and I could have bought some wipes to clean off screens. Oh, well, that's my fault. But, yeah, so we're going to go into the lab here, and this bad part is that we're having to deal with fun screens here. What guys do we have currently? Our first one did die while I was doing the battles, so, yeah, not the greatest little evolution chances for our boys here. The best part about this Wonder Swan battler is it's such a great, like, fighting companion that it makes actually for some really good, like, Digimon battles, to be honest. So we're going to do the boardable battle here. We're going to go over, I'm going to do this, and pick him. If anyone's curious about how this actually works for, like, Wonder Swan battling purposes, it actually works really well. It is a bit wonky with it, I will say that. So, like, if you're not ready for, like, a bit of the wonkiness, you kind of have to get ready for that. Do this. So you gotta connect the little pins here, and then you gotta hold the A button on the cycle side. And then besides that, you actually do get some really good battles out of it. Yeah, so you actually do have to hold the A button. If not, it's going to freak out and glitch out on you sometimes. So make sure you hold the A button. That's like the only thing you have to do when connecting to the pen cycle to the Wonder Swan. So people who are curious about another connection for the Wonder Swan, this device here does it really well. So yeah, we're going to try raising our guy's stats up today, at least to 60%. I figured that'd be like the best number for him currently. I know like all this is still like chance battling, and the other guy still has a good chance to like at least beat us every once in a while. So like that is something we do have to kind of watch out for with the Wonder Swan, because the Wonder Swan can still get some good wins, even though like it's easy to fight and stuff like that. It's one of the best like fighting companions. If y'all have a better fighting companion, then I guess keep up with that. But right now, for me, the Wonder Swan actually works really good for battling in that sense. There has been no copies, if anyone's curious. The Pen Cycle has not given the Wonder Swan any, like, Digimon to copy out. So, if anyone's expecting that, that's not happening with this. But there we go. Another connection fight. And there we go! Some sick battles with Ikakumon. I can't believe I got him. Seriously. I really assume you do actually have to do connection battles. I get this device does have self-battles, but I will recommend probably actually connecting this to some other device and getting them battle ratings high. Because, like, that actually is, like, what my solution's been so far to actually get this to sort of work. This has been the only difference, because, like, the other few days he's had zero, pretty much a very low number win rate or whatever. So the only difference was today that I did battles to see if that actually had anything to do with it. Because you never know, maybe it's like much more based off the original Pendulum and the original like the emoji. And guess what? I guess it was really based off the originals a bit more. Well, I want to say the original Brick more than the original Pendulum, because it feels like that's kind of the connections I see sometimes when like comparing these devices. Is I do think that like the I do think it's based off more the original Brick style than it is the Pendulums overall. Because, like, overall it's been pretty decent on battles. Yeah, see, it's kind of picky when doing little battles. See, is that not gonna... Okay, so let's try... Oh, yeah, here you go. Here's a freak out. So yeah, there you go. Freak out for you right there. Good news is the Wonder Swan can skip ahead and actually do this type of battle. So yeah, you can see both of them are kind of like one of those type of devices that both kind of freak out how battles sometimes work. And this is probably one of the good times to show that off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Wonder Swan and the Pendulum Cycle, both devices, do have some kind of battle issues sometimes. I wonder if it's kind of like based off the idea of both of them being so close to the original and like device connections. But I don't know. Because there's a few devices that do kind of have these struggles sometimes. And this is probably one of the more fancier ones here. And to be honest, the Wonder Swan is one of those devices that does actually have connection issues. For example, the 20th devices cannot connect to the Wonder Swan. It cannot connect to the Wonder Swan so much that it's actually listed in the instructions for the Japanese versions that it cannot connect to the Wonder Swan. Of, like, the 20th devices. So, like, that's kind of crazy to think about that. I think it's listed in the... Someone told me that it was listed in there, like, in the Japanese manual said, it can't connect to the Wonder Swan, which I have tested before. The 20th devices cannot connect to the Wonder Swan, which is kind of sad, because this is such an easy battling device. There are some other games on the Wonder Swan that do actually support this little prong connector piece here. I don't have them yet. I am planning to get some Wonder Swan accessories in, so you will probably see some of those up soon. how's our battle rating going? We're at 62% currently, so we're actually doing pretty decently. I think we'll probably end the episode on kind of this sort of level here, because, like, I know y'all wanted to see me doing constant, like, Wonder Swan battles. But yeah, this is super exciting for me. Like, I really can't believe that, like, it's pretty much, like, doing the whole, like, thing with that. I don't know. Like, it just kind of shocks me in that sense. But, yeah, that's pretty much it here. Super glad to have Ikakumon. Was not expecting him. Awesome to see Arukinimon again on this side of the device. If they both are champion next time, I'm gonna, like, Joker Smith at the same time. Arukinimon happened, like, 2 times, like, happened way earlier. So it's super excited about seeing Arukinimon again. But then when this one evolved, I kind of, like, had to stop and be like, whoa. Like, one of those moments. So I'm gonna do more battles. I'm gonna try putting both of them at, like, a 70% win rate. Because I feel like that's what it's needing. It needs to be, like, at 70 or 80%. And I'm hoping maybe that will turn the tides a bit better. I don't know. I guess we'll find out again for this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's episode. Glad that progress has actually been made. I was kind of surprised by that myself. So that's pretty much it. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully this one will be evolved again in the next episode. But yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. So bye-bye-bye! Wow! Seriously super excited. And yeah, see you later. Bye.